Hey business owners, have you ever experienced the wild Google ups and downs of ranking? Well, one day you're at the top and then the next day you just disappear on the search results, and we've all been there. No warning, no explanation. You've probably also felt the frustration with Google. Where's the instruction manual? How do you know what to do? Why is there no help button when things go wrong? And when things do go wrong, it just seems no one's there to fix it. Well, Google isn't broken as such. It's just often misunderstood. So today I'm going to break down the real reasons why business owners struggle with Google. And also I've got a real smart bonus at the end you won't want to miss. And this will go out to everyone as well. So look forward to that in a moment. But first of all, you can quickly turn things around. We're going to look at the fact that ranking number one is simple, but you just need to know something. And also stay in your customer's shoes. This is something I often repeat to my clients. So how can you quickly turn things around first of all? Well, I recently had a client in the USA and he was saying that his rankings were dropping. So we went on a Zoom call together and we started having a look. And one of the issues was immediately obvious, well, it was to me, that they weren't managing their profile correctly. So we made a few quick changes. Like we said, there's no manual. Google doesn't release a manual as to say what to do, but we looked at some of the changes, went via a desktop as well, which makes a big difference compared to a mobile. And boom, we saw him go straight back to green when we refreshed his browser. He got this 100% circle in green. And you may have come across, if you're watching this as well, you can see that there's three types of colors you get when it comes to your profile strength. You get red, amber, and green. And you're looking at the circle, obviously you want it to be green, but to get it to green, which means 100%, how do you do that? Well, let's just run through what these are first of all. Red is meaning in effect you've got some serious issues. You really need to resolve it because it's saying you've not even done up to 60% of your profile, where Google's really not going to be ranking it. It probably won't show it all in the results. And it's easy to drop down to this if you don't keep updating your Google business profile. Number two is the orange one. Now this is normally close to just normally one or two things that's an issue. So you just need to act fast, make sure you just change anything that's missing. And that'll be from about 61 to 99% of a complete profile. Now what you're after is the green one, a complete circle, 100%, ready to go, ready to rank. And to get this, you just need to run through a few things which we'll look at in a moment. But this means you're ready to get your new leads and your customers fast. So Google Business Profile is incredible. Even though it looks like it's broken, it's not actually once you start understanding it. But you need to set it up right. It's free marketing that's put you in front of thousands of customers actively searching for what you sell. And that's insane when you think about it because it's all for free. But most people don't realize the full potential because they're not managing all the moving parts in their Google Business Profile. Little details like keeping your profile updated or using a desktop version to really access all the functionality can make a huge difference. So I mentioned there ranking number one is simple if you show Google you care. And that's the key thing. You need to show Google you care. Why? Because Google cares about putting you number one if you don't care. It doesn't want you there if you don't care. So getting to the top of Google isn't complicated. Google's algorithm is all about building a trust score about your business, your branding, your profile. The more signals you send back to Google that you're active, reliable business, the more Google rewards you. But here's where most people really mess it up. They ignore their profile. They don't respond to their reviews. They update their information, but they don't always update it correctly. Or even a post is only weeks or months ago that they last updated it. To Google, that looks like you don't care about the customers it's sending your way. So prove to Google you do care to see fast results. And I've just put a video in the email. If you want to click on it, it'll take you through to an area where I give you some tips as to how you can show that you really care to Google and your customers. Now, there's one area that you could lose it all, and that's if you don't actually stay in your customer's shoes. And I've seen this again with business owners. They get to be so familiar with their business, they forget how it feels to be a customer. So the fastest way to tank your Google Business Profile is to forget everyone else around you and what they do and how they see things. You know, Google constantly tweaks layouts. It's changing, it's testing things, it adapts things, it looks at user data. And what you see on your end, on your business, isn't always what customers see. So view your profile as if you're a customer. Go and check it out on different devices, on browsers, on phones, from different locations. And imagine being a customer. See it from their experience. See how they see your business, how your website loads, how fast it loads, and then adjust accordingly. When you understand how Google works, it's shockingly easy to rank number one and also stay there. Now, before I conclude, I've been working hard on a Google Ranking Accelerator program. And the one thing I noticed is it's all very well me giving videos and tips, but often you've got your own questions, you've got your own challenges. So how can I help you in that sense? And also, what type of course could I take you down? What type of step-by-step process where I know exactly what you're doing next and I can help you? Well, for those of you that are listening, I'm just going to put you on to a little video I've made, just about a 1-minute video that explains a bit more about how the Google Ranking Accelerator works. And if you're able to watch this, then you'll see it there as well. So I'm really excited to show you inside the Ranking Accelerator, just to give you a bit more understanding, because it's a forum where I help you. So you've got general questions and general concerns that I answer, questions that you raise, particularly with regards to the classroom area. I share all my tips and tricks with you, so you get these immediately. As soon as I find something new, it goes straight here first of all. And there's other things as well. Take the classroom. You can gradually unlock various sections here. So in the classroom, there's a welcome, foundation, growth, build trust, optimize, and stay top. And this is a process that I've used on many clients, and it just works. So just follow the process step by step and work through it. And other things as well, like the leaderboard section. So there's some gamification there. And on the About page, it explains exactly how it works and also how you can join up as well before the price increases. So if you want to join annually, it's a lot cheaper. But either way, it really will help you build your business and presence on Google. Have a great week.